The new HTC One it's right here, and it's called the HTC One M8. With it comes, as rumoured, HTC Sense 6, Android KitKat, a 5-inch screen, dual camera sensors on the back with a depth sensor, and actually more sensors you can shake a stick at. It's also got this lovely brushed aluminium finish on the new metal grey version. We at T3 got an extended hands-on, and here are our first impressions. The first thing you'll notice about the new HTC is that it sticks with the old design ethos premiered on the HTC One. The design was one of our favourite features on its predecessor, and the latest smartphone looks even better. It now comes with more aluminium than before, is available in copper, silver and a brand new metal grey that has a brushed finish on the back. It is almost flawless when it comes to design, and is certainly on a par with Apple's own standards, and certainly trumps the likes of the Samsung Galaxy S5 and Sony Xperia Z2. In terms of size, it comes with a larger 5-inch screen, more on that later, measures in at 9.3mm thin and weighs 160 grams. Design changes are also afoot with the ports and sensors. You'll now find a micro SD card port boosting memory up from the 16GB on board, along with a SIM card slot. The headphone jack is removed to the bottom of the device, and there's a larger IR sensor on the top. Turn the phone around and you'll find one of its many highlights, the dual sensor camera, but we'll come back to that later in the video. All in all, the size and build of the new HTC One is a triumph, but what's inside? You can tick as many sensor boxes as you like, as the new HTC One comes with Bluetooth, NFC and the latest Wi-Fi. When it comes to processors, it's top of the range only, with a Qualcomm quad-core 2.3 GHz chip keeping things ticking along nicely with 2GB of RAM to boot. Beats has been dropped, but in its stead comes HTC's own boom sound, using the front-facing speakers to create richer sounds rather than just pumping out the bass. But the standout feature for the new HTC is the camera. With more leaks in a colander, it's official that the new phone comes with not one, but 2 camera sensors. The secondary is a depth sensor, and what it does to your pics is smart. It's a complete overhaul compared to the old HTC One. The ultra pixels remain at 4, but it now comes with a brand new, easier to use UI. Within the camera, you'll spot a selfie mode that comes with a timer, and also a dual shot option that, similar to the Galaxy S5, takes 2 shots with the front and rear cameras simultaneously. Where it gets very interesting is with the second depth sensor. Take a picture with U-focus and change the focal point post taking the pic. You can have as many changes of focus as you like. Send a pic to a friend and you'll still have the original to play around with. You can also add effects to the background focus such as sketchbook and blur. It worked well with our quick play with the device pulling out and focusing in on various points in a picture. Another feature that comes courtesy of the depth sensor is Parallax. As with iOS 7, this might not be one for the easily motion sick. Switch the feature on and you can view the picture from various angles and save the one you like most. A bit of a gimmick, but nonetheless it works very well and certainly one you want to show off to your mates. The Zoe app has also been updated to include video highlights and will automatically spit out a short show of your daily highlights. HTC is also introducing the Zoe app that can be downloaded onto any Android phone that allow you to co-create and share highlight videos. The flash has also been updated to a more intelligent offering, plus it now has multicolour. There's no question that the camera on the new HTC One is the standout feature. In our review of the HTC One, we noted that the phone was one of the best smartphone cameras out there, and the HTC One M8 maintains that and makes it even better with the added features. We need to also mention the front-facing camera is a 5MP offering, so more than decent enough, and takes pictures that match those found on a rear-facing camera of other smartphones. The video is more than on par too, shooting 1080p. It's not 4K, but it does play well when shooting in low light. As we mentioned, the screen on the new phone is larger than the HTC One, coming in at 5 inches compared to the 4.7 inches. It's still a fantastic screen with 1080p Full HD resolution and 441 ppi. It remains a stunning panel that produces dazzling levels of contrast and colour reproduction. Watching any video on it is a delight, and blink feed feels like it's popping out of the screen. On now to the software, and as leaked, the new phone comes with a new Sense. This time round it's Sense 6, and you'll notice the update before you even unlock the phone, thanks to the gestures HTC has added. Swipe left and the phone will show you blink feed. Swipe up and it'll open your last application. Turn the phone to landscape and it'll open the camera, and a quick double tap will show you the lock screen. All pretty handy. Onto blink feed, and it's been given a paint job allowing you to change the colour of the background and add more feeds. Plus, there's the addition of TV social feed, meaning you can chat and watch the Gogglebox at the same time. Taking care of the juice inside the smartphone is a 2600 mAh unit, making it larger than the original at 2300. So expect over 18 hours of talk time, and if you take a look back at the HTC One, it's likely you'll get a day's usage before needing to rush to the nearest plug socket. All that, but wait, there's more, and I think this is the pièce de résistance. It's this, the HTC Dot Matrix cover, and I have to say, it's one of my favourite bits of kit that I've seen in a long time. What it does is it changes your screen into an 8-bit version. It's awesome, right? So you can get incoming calls, you can answer there and then, shows you messages, time, and of course it's HTC, so it shows you the weather. What do you guys think of the phone and the case, of course? Do you think this could be the king of all Androids? Let us know in the comments below, and please subscribe to the channel for the latest tech news, reviews and features.